NoGoodNik has an Inkling that is probably always going to be there because he doesn't want to go on Sheik too much. I've actually seen very little DDD in Ultimate's lifespan so far. It's been like a good year, and all the matches I commentated, I don't think I've commentated a single DDD match. So I don't know if he's good or better, or worse, or whatever.
He's been. There's been a lot of changes to DDD's game. A lot of changes to his aerials, making some of the stuff he does a lot faster.
I do like NoGoodNik's ability to pressure with Nair, though. That seems like it's really, really good.
That move, he'll whip that out a lot, absolutely. The main thing that you're really getting from DDD, though, is a relatively strong heavy character that you kind of expect from a heavy, but the thing that really sort of you approach neutral with 90% of the time, which is Gordo. Wow! He just sort of played chicken with that hammer for a little bit too long. That was crazy close.
That was terrifying.
That was indeed terrifying. Almost got turned into calamari. I think the thing is with Gordo is that you never really know what to expect with it, like the way it sort of interacts with like a bunch of different opponents' moves, whether or not someone's going to be expecting the interaction with Gordo, bouncing right back at you. It can be DDD's best friend and worst enemy at the same time.
Oh, nice. He was in the right position for that, but was just a little bit too far to the right for that F smash to connect. But still, FanFu showing off those ledge trapping skills. Very, very nice.
Both of these characters are actually, it's going to be fun to see what they do with their ledge trapping ability, that up air real quick. Is that still called the Booyah? We still calling that a Booyah?
So.
We still call it the Booyah.
I feel like that's going to be the one big thing in this matchup is that because of DDD's size and weight, I feel like that specific combo, it's going to work up until like forever % on DDD. All right, Gordo, tries to get him onto the ledge, but not quite. A little bit too close for the inhale to work.
Yeah, like sort of kind of you mentioned before when it comes to the edge guarding, seeing how NoGoodNik goes and tries to edge guard FanFu is going to be really interesting because I think DDD is a really underrated edge guarder in this game, and Inkling is one of the best recoveries in the game, just distance-wise, stall-wise. So seeing those interactions and whether or not who's going to win the majority of those is probably going to tell you who's going to win each individual game.
Yeah, interrupting the dash attack there.
I think that would have killed, too.
Probably,
that dash attack is strong.
Forward tilt. NoGoodNik is now in a good position, but... Oh, tricky stuff.
Yeah, okay. I've seen that from Nick before. Every once in a while, he'll opt to go straight to going back to the edge of the stage.
I mean, if shield's low enough, that's actually a really good thing to do.
Oh, yeah, it'll bust it wide open. DDD in Smash 4, I don't know if it's still sort of like this, the stereotype for DDDs in this game, but like back in Smash 4, the thing with DDD was he is the shield breaker supreme. Like he was the character that seemed to break shields left and right if you knew what to do with him.
Spot dodge, trying to follow up with an up air, no dice. And back to neutral.
Booyah, not gonna be able to take it.
I think at this % one more of those, if he manages to get it a little bit more unstale, then I think that he'll definitely take it.
Yeah,
and
there
you
like
go.
You said. Yep, just like that.
Yeah. I think that's one of the main factors of this matchup is that no matter what the % is, DDD is just so big and his fall speed is just at a perfect point where that combo will probably work forever.
A little bit of juggling here, able to get DDD quickly up to 70%. FanFu sort of running away with things right now, but I never know from DDD.
And again, missed inhale, but using the down tilt to cover himself. That's the one thing that FanFu has definitely been keeping NoGoodNik in a kind of a disadvantageous position. Anytime that he's above the stage, very good at catching landings, very good at chasing him down, and very good at just kind of following him all the way down so he doesn't get a solid landing. But that back air, lots of hurt on that, and now it's back to even stocks.
Yeah. We haven't seen a whole lot of roller coming out from FanFu.
I was actually just about to say, like, not a whole, very conservative with the roller play.
Yeah, very much so. I just don't think he wants to put himself in that position where if he misses, NoGoodNik's going to be able to capitalize. Yep. Yeah. He was at a way higher % than I thought. I was like, is that going to kill him?
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm just going to assume that anytime that it's just a grab at 130 plus, I'm just going to assume, okay, maybe that's probably going to be
He's
it.
gone.
Yeah. Possibly earlier, depending on what the stage they go into.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because that's also another factor that kind of makes that specific combo really, really tough to kind of track.
So that game, basically, we were talking about roller at the very end of it. Mainly, all that was from FanFu was utilizing Inkling's speed. Well, you know, a lot of the things that Dedede likes to throw out a lot of the time just take way too much time to do so, a lot of end lag. So you can sort of just wait for your opponent to whiff, move in with Inkling's speed, get your opponent up to a high percent with splattering him with some ink, wait for a grab, booyah. That's basically how he took all 3 stocks, and it worked pretty well. Also, shout out to FanFu's sweater. Is that a sweater? Or is that that looks like an ugly Christmas
looks like
sweater.
I mean, honestly, 'tis the season. I'm a huge fan of ugly Christmas sweaters. So
I haven't worn an ugly Christmas sweater in a long time, actually.
One of my friends, he's a TO in the old man FGC. He's got like this X-Men First Class ugly Christmas sweater, and it's like the coolest thing ever. I'm just like,
Dedede's kind of got an ugly sweater going on. He's always sort of rocking
had all the
one
years.
now. Yeah.
That's just how he's dressing. Oh no.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that was
no.
that was the commentator's curse. The sweater game.
But he just tried to take that stock right back.
Yeah. That's because a lot of characters would have died to that right there too.
Oh,
but
like if it was, I mean, if that was on point, that would have just been that would have been it.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, no, that's the sort of thing you sort of end up dealing with sometimes with Dedede. Sometimes you get way too caught up committing into one of his moves. Sometimes it takes a little more startup than you planned on it taking up, and then you just die for it, unfortunately. Ate that Gordo. Tried to snipe him with another one. Unfortunately, NoGoodNik has had sort of a rough time completely capitalizing when FanFu's off stage. He's just, Inkling's just his recovery is so good. Back air, tried to go for the roller read. I like that because either way you're going to be put in a safe position.
Oh, that trade with the splat bomb. That was
interesting.
all but good, smart recovery.
Yeah.
He still got
Woo! Okay, all right.
Oh, wow.
And you can tell Nick really wants this too. He really wants to come back into this game. That SD was really unfortunate because game 1 was relatively close. FanFu was just able to capitalize on all of Nick's mistakes with his speed. Nick wants to try to go right back into this thing, and that was a really good edge guard right there.
Good way to get things started.
Absolutely. Just that Gordo pressure when it's slowly rolling up on you and you're losing invincibility at ledge, you got to make a decision quick. That sort of stuff racks up a lot of damage. You dead?
Yep.
You dead. You dead.
I mean, like I said, it's just grab it.
See, you said 130. He was at 129. You know, you
Post up throw, he was at 130.
Oh, you got okay. That's fair. Those ink bombs once again. Dedede's so big too. We really didn't talk about Dedede's hitbox, but he's gonna be getting hit by those splat bombs more often than not. Hey, Gordo.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta love that interaction. Dedede's around the world, please. I'm so sorry.
Oh, using the splat bomb.
Yeah, did you notice how it disappeared that time?
Yeah.
It got erased from existence. There was some epic Mickey ink in that splatter bomb from Inkling.
And space back airs. Well, try for the roller, but was in front of NoGoodNik instead of behind. We'll try for the tech chase again. He wants to FanFu. He wants to close this out with one of those. Or no, he's just gonna say, all right, if you're gonna land like that.
That was just a lot. That whole set was just a lot of like, hey, Inkling's a good character, Dedede's a bad character.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
Well, okay. Listen, if you want me to be formal, if you want me to be appropriate, if you will, respectful to the mains, I think Dedede's got a lot of cool stuff.